Do 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 do. Joe with Mr. Greg!
Hi boys and girls, today I'm going to show you how you can make something like this. It looks tough, but it really isn't. This is called block printing, where you draw on a piece of styrofoam, and then after you draw on the styrofoam, you add some color with marker. After you add color with marker, you use a little bit of water on it and print it onto a piece of paper. It's really easy to do. Let's get started. The first step is getting a plan. If you don't have a plan, sometimes you end up going through pieces of styrofoam very quickly. So come up with a little simple plan and you'll be a lot happier with your results. I like to plan something that's fairly simple because I know I'm going to have to transfer this onto the styrofoam. So the simpler the better. This is a nice design because it fills up the whole space. If you wanted to work a second design out before you went to your good one, you could do that. But I already know that I'm going to use this one. Just remember, fill up the whole space. The next thing you'll do is put your blank piece of styrofoam on top of your design and flip it over to do your tracing. The tracing shouldn't be done very hard or you'll end up going through the paper. Now that I have an indentation on my plate, I'm ready to use a stick to make this a little deeper. So give me a minute. I'm going to get my stick. It's just a scratch art stick, and I'm going to make my lines deeper. Now that I have my lines more deep, it will create a better print, because these lines will become white or whatever color paper you're using. You'll see later. The next thing I'm going to do is choose some colors, and I'm going to just use regular water-based markers to color this in. After I get it finished colored, or after I finish coloring it, I'll meet up with you guys again. Okay, now that this is colored, this is where the exciting part happens. Notice also I use my plan paper as sort of like a placemat to keep my area clean. I'm going to be spraying the plate, and this is called a plate, even though it's not something you'd eat off of. It's a block print, and that's what they call a block print, is a plate. So I'm going to spray it a couple times, and you can see it has been sprayed with water only. And now I'm going to put a piece of paper down and pick this up as carefully as I can, flip it over, and use some CPR, pushing hard. And hopefully, if I didn't spray it too much, I'll get a nice block print. Now it'll look sort of like a watercolor painting. Ooh, baby, doesn't that look nice? Now the purple, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a lot of purple in my design that bled into the blue and this kind of the turquoisey color there. Oh boy, that looks really nice, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. If you have some water, you can easily clean this off. You don't need to take soap and water to it. It's just regular old water. Make sure it's dry, and then once it's dry enough, you can go back and start coloring again, and then move on to the step where you go to spray and print. You can see on this one, it's already starting to dry. I cut it out, and I'm going to put that on a nice card for somebody. Where do you get styrofoam? There's a lot of places you can get it. Styrofoam plates have those nice circles in the middle. Takeout boxes, those have styrofoam sometimes. There's a lot of places you can get styrofoam, so be on the lookout, because this is a wonderful material for making lots and lots of art, and you can get multiple prints out of the same piece of styrofoam. Enjoy! Alright, have a great day!